Hello, Sydney. Your favorite killer is back, and today we're continuing Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. Okay, we're beginning a new case. Case of empty house. Okay, fuck off, Tip. So I'm supposed to do what exactly? Tale of empty house. There we go.
Hey, this is the luggage we brought from London, isn't it?
Cool, cool. News of wild death. Okay. Okay. Cause of
Something
death
did
unknown.
happen that day, but no one can tell us the details. How can that be?
Agreed. It's rather suspicious.
Okay, meaning that this is work for Sherlock Holmes. Anything useful?
I heard footsteps upstairs a second ago. Wait, do we have an attic here?
Every house like this has an attic. Right?
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it. Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Well, I'm pretty limited here. The fuck
Another
now?
one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
What?
I think our family portrait used to hang here. I remember how angry Mycroft was about these marks. He called it a frivolous, childish endeavor. Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Okay, all doors are closed. That means something.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
The fuck now?
One of the first things I saw when entering this house as a child. It's like deja vu. Mycroft's umbrella, the only outgoing thing in his wardrobe.
Another memory incoming, Sherry.
Strange. I struggle to recall anything about the day we moved in. The only detail I'm sure of is that it was raining early that morning.
What's with his memory?
This trip was a challenge for our mother. I tried to help her. Our mother brought a slew of belongings with her. She refused to leave a single thing in London. Mycroft had to spend the whole day dealing with it. There was always a hat on our stand, but I'm sure it did not belong to Mycroft.
Do you feel it? Is it the air shimmering, or is it my imagination?
Okay, the fuck was it?
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate. You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Shut up.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Some guy with a beard.
You're not even trying,
Fuck off.
Sherry. Concentrate. You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
The fuck is he writing? Oh, why didn't I pin this? No, I actually think this one was... Not this one, but this is a good one.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
For fuck's sake.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Okay, Micro was dealing with shit.
Your neighbors
Well.
will be told that Mrs. Holmes is suffering from tuberculosis. It is common to move closer to the sea in such cases.
Thank you, Dr. Richter. No, Sherlock, step away from her. Upstairs. Go to your room.
Lean on me, Mother. Take your time.
Actually, I never heard her coughing. I remember now.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I feel dizzy. It's stuffy in here, isn't it?
John, are you all right?
I'll be okay in a minute. How about we find our room in the meantime?
Well, let's find a room. I guess this one, because I can enter now.
Look at this. It's like traveling 10 years into the past with a single step. Oddly satisfying.
Coal dust from Miner's End, sandy dirt from the old city. We scoured the island top to bottom for these soil samples.
Cool.
The first chemical laboratory I ever made. I almost miss its elegant simplicity. Look at this, John. Remember how desperately I wanted to learn the violin? I never had a proper opportunity.
Such a shame. I always hated the rule about being silent in this place.
The only fiction book on my table. I can still hear my mother reading it to me. So many pleasant evenings were spent here with the Encyclopedia Americana. Interesting. What's that over there?
Key. Or
This
doorknob.
doorknob has a cross-shaped end. Too intricate to be merely a handle.
You know what? That definitely looks like a key. Let's poke around and see if we can find any secrets.
An artifact from Palau carved out of bone and claimed to be 300 years old. My mother proved it was a fake. My very favorite plaything. It was the perfect pirate treasure. Cannot believe all my toys are still here.
Hey, they were not just yours, they were half mine too.
Need to repeat this one day, but with bullets. I'll never forget how challenging it was to obtain this simple... Oh, these must be the notes of my earliest observations. We wanted to locate a particular dog we'd spotted, and we met it, didn't we? A magnificent tool made for a spurious purpose, staring into the sky. I've definitely found a better use for it.
You mean for spying on people? This time I was first to pick beds. This one's mine now. Oh, it reminds me of our neighbour. He had the same balloon in his yard, only bigger. Do you remember?
Yes. We visited him several times while living here.
Well, fuck me. Can't find anything hidden.
Nah, doesn't fit here.
Perfect match.
Pipe. Sherlock's pipe.
Made of cherry wood. Father's favourite. Still has a faint odour of tobacco, one of the few things on this island that smell like home. My small archive of crime clippings. Maybe I should pick up this habit again.
I knew you'd find it in no time.
Okay, nailed it. Mind Palace. Oh yeah. Okay.
Wasn't that neighbour missing a finger?
That does sound vaguely familiar. Wasn't his name, Theodore? Theodore Gilden, perhaps?
It's the perfect time to investigate.
Let's go and find this faggot. Okay, near Greek Bridge. Okay, so left, I think. Oh, there's a balloon. Oh, that's definitely this house.
That wretch Goliath would murder us all. Mark my words.
A new case? Well, fuck it.
Music.
Destruction and trampled ground.
It's as if a storm went through here.
Destruction and trampled ground.
Whoa. A murder.
Oof, a contortionist you were not. Disjointed vertebrae. Difficult to say if it was a way to start or finish him off. A belt from a dressing gown. Curious. A kneecap reduced to splinters.
What am I missing here? Oh, missing finger.
A missing pinky. Middle-aged. It's none other than Theodore Gilder.
Oh boy, Sherlock. Another death means another question.
And we shall answer the question. It's far too interesting to give it up to the police. A royal suite for a favourite pet.
Plenty of food to satisfy even the most fastidious.
A strong pull broke this leash.
Poke the elephant with this? Really? People are hopeless.
A pool of blood and saliva, possibly as a result of impact.
Sherlock, take a picture of the footprint. It's valuable evidence. This photograph can help us find the old article about the elephants. The front page was fascinating. It was hard to believe as a child.
True. We may need it in our investigation.
Okay, the fuck now?
What's up?
Newspapers archive. Where the fuck is that? Here.
Lovely to see you.
Okay, let's go.
Ooh, who's it?
Well, we fucked up, so let's travel with this shit. Oh, fuck it.
Extra, extra! Look at what you've done! Criminal look... Interested in some Cordona news? Check the front page. You won't regret it. All the newspapers are sold out.
Well, I had only one of them. Okay, now. Archivation date should be around here somewhere. Here.
Stop the presses. Who is Cordona's handsome stranger? Or nosebagger local life? Wait, no. Foppish foreigner hides dark past. Oh, you've made quite the impression already, Mr. Holmes. You care to tell your side of the story?
I'm quite certain I have no idea as to what you refer, and I am further certain I have no interest in indulging your gossip.
Gossip? The truth will come out, but will only be heard if told well. Scandal, daring-do, romance. These are the tools of every good journalist. Nothing travels faster or lasts longer than a great story. Young man, your tale will be told with or without you. My readers demand it.
You already knew my name and seem aware of my doings here in Cordona. I presume this newspaper is your little endeavor?
Yasmin Sertel, editor-in-chief of the Cordona Chronicle. Advocate of the free press, voice of the people, scourge of the silk stocking.
Charmed, I'm sure. As an advocate of the free press, I trust you'll permit me to consult your archives? There are gaps in my knowledge of Cordona.
Oh, so my work does have merit. Well, I think we can strike a bargain. I shall provide you access, and you let me keep writing about your exploits.
So be it.
Brooding bachelor builds bridges. Now that's character development.
I guess I owe you my gratitude.
What can I say? I've always enjoyed working with the Holmes. They whisper such interesting things. I'm watching you closely, Mr. Holmes.
Whatever. Okay, where's the archive? Huh.
that's the article. Feeling old already?
I'm watching you closely, Mr. Holmes.
Okay, where's the chaos? Actually, let me try the market first.
Greeting.
He's even putting up posters.
Okay, this is the market.
The best antiques in the district. My goods will brighten up your house.
Not bad. Let's buy this.
Enjoy your purchase. The best and my goods will brighten up your house. You always know where to find me.
He's even been putting up posters, Paul.
So I can't talk to him.
Exquisite furniture for you. My goods will brighten up your house. Enjoy your purchase. Sorry, I've nothing to offer you at present. Sorry, I've nothing to offer you.
He's even been putting up posters, poor man. Losing it may be the death of him.
Well, shit.
He's even been putting up posters.
You've got to fall back, Sherlock. I think they're suspicious. Or they were checking you out.
He's even been putting up.
We have a large assortment and pleasant prices. The finest clothes for the finest citizens.
Okay, same as the
Of course.
woman there.
Think it over. Take your time.
Are you able to help me?
Don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
Look who's here.
May I ask for your assistance?
I don't think I'm rich enough to talk to you, sir.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
have a large assortment and pleasant prices.
The best antiques in the district.
Came back to the crime scene.
Coal gas tank. Enough
Yeah,
to pump
I
up
wasn't
munition.
thrilled at all.
A sailor's knife useful for cutting wet and thick ropes. It's seen a lot of use. The blade is worn from grinding.
What the fuck am I missing? Total bullshit.
Fresh signs of impact. A rough landing led to an altercation with this shed.
But wait. It was like this.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Well, fuck it.
You're not even trying,
What?
Sherry. Concentrate.
Then this would have to be different.
In a fit of rage, the elephant broke the chain and threw its victim on the ground with a fierce power. Escaping the scene, it pulled the body with it, but dropped it at the gate. At least some of this was witnessed by a third party who was hurled against the shed. The elephant can't have gone too far. I can still track it.
I suppose you find it. Then what? Push it all the way back to the manor?
An amount of attention that most can only dream of. Hog heaven. Didn't we get to fly in it as children? I doubt it could hold my weight today.
He was certainly under pressure.
As if they were struck by a battering ram.
I wonder how we managed not to hear any of this.
Okay, the fuck now. Okay, all evidence are collected. Elephant escaped. Okay, let's See who was hit.
Nice to see you.
Can I ask you a question?
That's a question I can answer.
Cross that bridge. Where's the forest? Yes, time to cross the bridge now.
May I ask for your assistance?
I'm afraid I don't know about it.
Wait, I have no idea what's going on with these graphics. Oh, bullshit.
Can I ask you a question?
You want answers, but I don't want to talk to you, rich boy. So what happens now?
Is this the forest? Weird.
Could you help me?
So, you think if you have money we should bow to your whims? No, sir.
Total bullshit. Oh, there's the tracks.
The elephant barged into this cart of olive oil.
What if we're lucky and he slipped and fell somewhere along the way? Okay, hear me out. If an elephant falls in the forest and there's no one around to...
John, no.
Oh, you're such a killjoy.
Strange. It was hung with care. The game has escaped us, for now. We'll find a solution to the elephant problem later.
Okay. I will quickly return now.
Hog heaven. A coal gas tank. Enough to pump up an airship.
Oh, why do I get the worst jobs?
Okay, great. Perfect.
This young lady has a childish interest for her age.
You. Who are you?
My name is Sherlock Holmes. Theodore Gilden was...
Did you kill him? Did you kill the elephant?
It's not in the yard anymore. It escaped into the forest.
You can't let it go. What if it returns?
I highly doubt that, Miss...
Imogen Gilden. Please, I beg of you, find that dreadful beast that killed my father.
I suppose we do need to learn what happened. Can you tell me what happened? From the very start.
I was here, so I didn't see how it began. My father visits the enclosure every morning to wake up Goliath. Today, I heard the elephant scream. I've never heard such a horrifying sound. My heart stopped. I knew something was wrong. I looked through my window and saw how it lifted my father up by his neck. I rushed downstairs. I saw it dragging my father as if he were a doll. I threw stones at it. It dropped my father's body and charged outside, screaming. Its roar was almost human. I was frightened, so I ran inside and hid here.
That is a terrifying experience, Miss Gilden. I'm sorry you had to go through it.
Thank you. Goliath must be caught, Mr. Holmes.
Well, thank you for the information, Miss Gilden. I did have some questions for your father. Perhaps you might help me with them?
I wasn't privy to much of my father's life, and it's very hard to think of anything at all with Goliath still loose. Please, Mr. Holmes.
Very well. Do you mind if I ask you more questions if I find anything that might help?
Anything to catch that monster. I've nothing to say about this.
Had Goliath been aggressive before?
It's dangerous, but it was never aggressive near my father. My father would do anything for...
You envied him, the elephant, I mean.
Our house is called the House of Ivory. I've heard some people refer to me as the Ivory Girl, and my room stinks of the animal, as if it's me who lives in a pen and not Goliath. It's not envy, Mr. Holmes. It's just...
Did you observe anyone else in the yard? Any of your servants, perhaps?
Servants? Do you imagine that we would have any with Goliath? No one wishes to work in this house, even for double pay. I didn't see anyone else. Only my father and that diabolical beast.
Miss Gilden, I was on this island 10 years ago, and your father knew my mother. I believe I even had the opportunity to ride that balloon outside, but I do not recall seeing you.
I lived at my late mother's in Sheffield at the time. I'm in no spirit to reminisce right now. The elephant is out there.
You've never heard the name Violet Holmes before? Perhaps your father...
Please, Mr. Holmes. With that beast roaming free, I can't think of anything.
Very well.
I can't think of anything else right now.
A commendable effort to barricade the windows.
Who's a cute bird?
She packed as much as she could carry. False idols? Oh, sounds utterly dreary. The same dull poses on all romantic photographs. So idyllic. Enjoy your happily ever after before it stales.
Hey, Sherry, we need to talk. You found false idols. We need to find the remaining two.
What does bazooka even mean? Would this paper be good for anything but blowing one's nose on?
They're not rubbish, Sherry. There's something more. I'm serious.
Very well. I doubt it'll be worth it, but I will find them for you, John.
You'll thank me later. They're some of the most imaginative books I've ever read.
What did you say?
Speaking aloud helps me think.
Who's a cute bird?
I found this. Who's this young lad next to you, your faithful knight?
Paul. He's my pirate. He's not really a pirate. I just call him that. It probably sounds very silly.
Your secret is safe in my hands. Does Paul work somewhere? What is his surname?
His name is Paul Perks. He and his yacht Whirlpool are the champions of the Salacia Yacht Club. He sails there. I'll show you where it is on the map if you need to meet him.
A yachting champion? Oh, well, that will be a first. I prefer dry land. And so does my suit. How can you read something like this? It's hard to swallow, and that's not due to the hard cover.
You're hardly serious. Any library without Nabe and Laura is incomplete. If you can read, then these books are an absolute must. Love and adventure. They're about life.
Oh, I wasn't aware that exploding pyramids were a part of daily life on Cordona.
You haven't seen life, so you might try reading about it at least.
These bags of yours, it looks as if you've packed your entire room. Were you planning on going somewhere?
My partner and I, we wanted a change, a fresh start abroad. But now I have to stay here. Here, an orphan. I can't think of anything else right now.
Yacht Club. Whoa.
The nicest spot in the room. Mr. Gilden spent hours of his life right here.
Staring at an elephant's backside. What a wonderful life.
A relatively functional choice to replace the finger. Oh, the pungent stench of an animal.
Did Theodore seek some pink elephants with this?
I think Miss Gilden has barely matured. I think they were closer than you and me, John.
I'm hurt.
Mother. It's nice to see her young and smiling. From before Mycroft was born, our family loves to prod at the past.
Holmes's desire to rake up the past is hereditary.
Quite the spectrum, from the history of the Roman Empire to conspiracy theories of the French Revolution. catchy title. A partnership annulled with a single stroke of a pen. What's so special about this place? Another elephant? I should take a photograph of the plans. I don't want to carry them around. His second child? An apparent son and heir, I'd say.
Looks eccentric and smells eccentric.
Okay, I think we covered the whole room here.
I can always recognize the spirit of a true artist.
What total bullshit. I'm missing something.
Gosh, what a mansion.
A. Swift, is this name familiar to you? Your father had it removed from this plan.
Oh, that's Arthur Swift. I've seen him a couple of times here. He works with my father in the old city, digging up something ancient.
He is an archaeologist?
That's the word, yes. But to be truthful, I really don't think Mr. Swift is fit to be one. I've just learnt a lot about archaeology from my favourite book series. Oh, they are page-turners.
Inspirational, I'm sure, but would you happen to know where this Mr. Swift might be found?
I don't, but perhaps you can find out somewhere. My father's work with him is all official. Lots of boring legal papers with signatures and stuff.
And, which part of the elephant is in here? It's quite pungent.
Oh, that. It's elephant sweat. Father believed that it might replace traditional ambergris.
Well, that's true entrepreneur spirit.
Okay, key evidence collected. That is important. Shit. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Gotta be fucking shitting me, man. Wrong door.
All the newspapers are sold out.
Oh. This is bullshit.
Make your garden cozier with our goods. My goods will brighten up your house. You always know where to find me. You'll never find such My goods will brighten up your house.
The Holmes family. Okay, that's what I'm... looking for, I think.
Enjoy your purchase.
Oh, I get it, but what the quest is now, you have to buy all of them and then place them in home. Okay.
Hello.
What the fuck? Where's the damn entrance to this shit? Total bullshit. No more fucking around, let's find a way in.
May I ask you something?
That's a question I can answer.
What total bullshit this was.
A foghorn to navigate and warn others at sea.
You should have a warning to cover your ears.
Bloodied bandages. Has someone been hurt?
Where would a champion hide a key?
Okay. Bullshit.
I hope Paul is more skilled at yachting than he is at hiding keys. Bloodied bandages. Bloodied bandages. To earn big, you have to spend big. Mr. Gilden wasn't afraid to get his hands dirty. Additional earnings to sweeten the victory. Additional earnings to... An interesting place for a message to a champion. Old betting slips. Paul always bets on Whirlpool. one victory after another.
Suspicious.
Bloodied bandages. A box full of darts. Each has a needle and can be loaded with drugs. An expensive set of tools for woodwork. An amateur wouldn't know how to use these. Shipbuilding, shipwright's tricks, sail weaving.
Too ordinary a room for a champion. There's no incentive to put in any effort.
Sails of hatred. I suppose there is some...
Who knew archaeology could be so exciting?
Exciting
Okay,
is
one more.
certainly a word. The Champion's Whirlpool. Pools bread and butter.
Well, shit. Fuck. Well, bullshit.
Undeniably psychotropes. Not for toothache, I think.
this is bullshit.
Undeniably psychotropes. Not for toothache, I think. Bloodied bandages.
What a fucking bullshit.
Undeniably psychotropes. A typical tea tin. I wonder what he has for biscuits.
You gotta be fucking shitting me.
Oi! Hands off my possessions before you lose your fingers. Are you illiterate? The rules are written every...
Ah, Mr. Perks, the cabin boy himself.
Champion, you mean? I was right. You are illiterate. I think a couple of shiners might teach you. One last chance. Who are you?
I am a friend of Theodore Gilden. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I need a few words from you about...
Get out of here. I'm not joking. Leave this place before you have cause to regret it. I will use force.
Do the police still throw people in prison for smuggling? Oh yes, with you helpless and handcuffed, I'd learn a few more secrets. We don't need to compete with our egos now, surely.
Oh no. I'd rather you tell me something more, so that I might have more reasons to punch you out.
Let's observe. What is he trying?
I'm impressed by how well a woman can handle a yacht and endure so many hardships on the open sea. The revelation of your nature could well humiliate so many rich men here, not to mention how you have broken the rules. But I understand. You've done this to forge a real career in the sport. But tell me something. Has no one asked you why you don't grow a beard?
Shh! Have you been following me? You better not be wanting to end my career, because I swear you'll regret it if I get outed.
Damn you, Paul. I'm sick of... Who's this peacock? Does he know who I am?
I definitely know who you are not. You're not a dictionary reader, at least. I wanted to see how you... pals interact with each other in your natural habitat. But I'm afraid I have to interfere.
Should we just skip combat?
And there's no reward for risking our lives.
Paul's explanation will suffice.
What the fuck is this?
Your fellow mariners have a strange way of showing hospitality.
They were not my friends.
Are you sure? I would rather risk my neck for someone who's at least honest and thankful.
Perhaps then don't enter someone's life and be so judgmental, pretending you're better than they are.
Then give me your perspective and allow me to see through your eyes. What were you doing this morning, Miss Perks?
Don't call me that. I'm a champion. I was sailing.
The other club members told me that you missed the race this morning. Do champions not need to practice?
Ugh, you've talked with them already. No, I wasn't racing. I visited the doctor after that attack on me. And then I had to honor the deal with the bandits you just took care of.
I tried to tell you before, but your partners interrupted. Have you heard the news? Theodore Gilden is dead. Do you have anything to say?
Well, what a shock. To me, he was an angry old ogre. Good riddance. Was it Goliath that killed him? Did it crush him? Break his bones? Come on, tell me. I want all the details.
You have an unusual way of showing grief. Imogen wouldn't appreciate that. But yes, the animal could have been involved.
It's poetic in a way, isn't it? It takes a beast to kill a monster. I wish I could have been that elephant.
This business of yours, you should be more careful. Ruining your life at such a young age is ridiculous.
I am careful. Except for you, no one has noticed where I store the smuggled goods. If the police arrive, there's no link to me. It's common storage, not exclusively mine. I'm clueless. I'm clueless.
You smuggle illicit psychotropes on your yacht. Not a delivery for the hospital, I'm sure.
Of course not. I've had to cut corners to earn some money. How might a person afford to pay for a yacht in an honest way? I don't know, although I'm smart. The buyers are my customers. Adults who are willing to pay for their pleasure, or weapons for jewels. Whatever they want me to deliver. Nothing criminal.
Well, it's your lucky day. I'm not here because of smuggling. Have you tasted this tea yourself?
I wouldn't have been a champion if I had used it. It's just a side business that keeps my career afloat. It's quite expensive to compete in yachting. Sometimes I cut corners.
Such as fixing whirlpool yourself?
Exactly. And sometimes I just have to pay. That's how I earn money. I don't sell slaves or take the last mangear from a poor family.
Look what I found. A box full of darts.
Hey, that's mine.
I confiscated it. These darts appear to be filled with something. Poison? How powerful is it?
It's strychnine. Enough to instantly kill a small rodent. I haven't tried it on a human. Yet. I hope you know what you're doing.
Could it immobilize a larger animal? Say, an elephant?
I've never tried, but I have wondered.
It seems as though Theodore Gilden hung a sword of Damocles over your life and career. Were these only words, or something more serious?
Check my forearm. Pulled muscles and bruises. Small cuts. Nothing that you could call serious.
I doubt that a man in his late 50s could wrestle you.
It wasn't him. He behaved like a rat and hired brutes. His boys tried to lock my hands behind my back, but I was faster and I escaped.
Was he so protective of his daughter, or was it your feminine secret that provoked him?
My guess is that he was protecting his property. As he saw it, he owned Imogen, and he treated her like a piece of furniture. He didn't want his daughter to be loved by anyone. What's more painful is that Theodore didn't allow me to love his daughter. Typical.
I'm not sure that your relationship with Imogen could be described as typical.
Are you afraid of a woman in trousers? Now that's typical of men.
A charming picture. I've heard that champions do often pose with their trophies.
Cheeky. It is a lovely trophy, though. I'm sure you will agree.
What is it that you like most about her? Her naivety? Her father's money?
A somewhat difficult choice. Especially now that her father is out of the equation.
Between yachts, darts, and notes from bandits, I've discovered many fascinating facts about you. But this, an installment of Nabe and Laura's adventures. Why did you sully your library with this?
It's a gift from Imogen. I didn't buy it. I might have turned a couple of pages, but nothing more. I swear.
I will give you the benefit of the doubt, but your literary taste has put you on my blacklist.
I don't know what this means.
A. Swift. Are you familiar with this name? The gentleman had business with Mr. Gilden.
Likely just another strange and wrinkled fellow like old Gilden was. Perhaps this Swift person has a rhino, and they wanted to see which pet was stronger. In other words, I don't know who he is, but I bet he's crazy like Theodore.
I doubt that court owner has ever boasted a battle arena for that size of mammal. You have an interesting imagination. Imogen doesn't strike me as an industrious young lady, so I find it strange that she was busy packing up all her belongings when Mr. Gilden died. That's some favorable wind in your sails, isn't it?
Is it so suspicious that a couple might embark on a trip? I wanted to thank her, so we planned to go traveling. A Theodore-free place, without elephants.
The timing of it is suspicious, however. Your lady friend becomes an orphan and heir, and there's a planned trip directly afterwards.
An improvised romantic dinner will never please a spoiled girl. A planned voyage might. It's not spur of the moment.
Does this knife seem familiar? I didn't find it in your competitor's back, to be clear.
This knife is as blunt as your humor. It's a bosun's knife, but it's not mine. I wouldn't be so careless as to mislay my tools.
What can you tell me about the elephant?
He's smarter than
Well,
some
that's an
people
interesting
here, including
interrogation.
his owner.
And a
Although
long
I
one,
feel
too.
he could be dangerous, no matter how much he's fed.
Why is that? Have you ever seen Goliath attack anyone?
Well, not exactly. But I saw it, abusing some poor tree during one of its walks with Theodore. The expression on that old ninny's face was priceless. But it wasn't funny to look at. Believe me, it was frightening.
7 evidence updated. You gotta be shitting me. What the fuck now? Return to his daughter. Okay, there's nothing else here.
What's up?
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I can't help you with that, sir.
I've nothing to say about this.
Have you seen what your father sent to Paul?
This is despicable. My father was never a gentleman, but this crosses the line. I knew that father wasn't fond of Paul, but this is just awful. If only he could have seen how good Paulie is to me. I've nothing to say about this.
Are you aware that Paul smuggles drugs for a dangerous gang?
Mr. Holmes, I've already told you. I call him a pirate in play. He's not an actual pirate. He's a champion and a brave gentleman, not a thug.
Let us agree to disagree on that. But don't be surprised if one of his clients knocks on your door.
It's chilling to think the monster is... It's free!
Always wrong doors.
Oh, why do I get the worst jobs?
I guess back to the acting club now.
Just be quick. Just be quick.
You gotta be fucking shitting me.
Bloodied bandages.
Oh, I know. Newspapers or some shit like that.
Nice to see you.
Okay, I missed my... Right, so I have no idea where I am. What the fuck? Bullshit, 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 bullshit. Let's go to... City Hall, of course. Obviously, it is somewhere in City Hall.
Come closer and try something on. You won't regret it.
Does it look remotely familiar to you? Should it? Concentrate, Sherry.
Are you lost, sir?
Not at all. I'm right where I need to be. I'm Sherlock Holmes, by the way.
Ursula Oni, the chief archivist. How can I help you exactly?
I need to take a look at the history of Cordona and its islanders to retrieve some, hopefully, useful information.
Your brother Mycroft told me that you were direct, and now that we've met, I can see that is true.
Someone in our family has to balance the evasive nature of my brother. Well, may I use the city archives?
You may, of course. But in return, perhaps dinner?
That's a high price to pay for looking at your archives.
I was teasing you. Pay no attention to me.
Finally. Total waste of time.
With your love for archives, you would have made the perfect bureaucrat.
I'm curious, how did Mycroft recruit you? I doubt you're a field agent. I imagine you work with intelligence.
That's correct. Your brother noticed me when I tracked down a spy at the archives. That's how our cooperation began. And you? Did Mycroft force you into this?
Not at all. We simply have a mutual interest in someone. Or something.
Of course. A fruitful and willing collaboration, I'm sure.
Well, I'm his younger brother. I have to accept the consequences of being a close relative of an official figure.
I suppose, in a way, we are colleagues, Mr. Holmes.
In the remotest way possible, Miss Oni.
The question is, the fuck shall I do now? I don't know, who should I question first?
It's chilling to think the monster is free.
Fuck you. Okay, tell me that this faggot is gonna say something useful.
Just be quick. Just be quick.
You gotta be fucking shitting. Oh, wait, I have to... All the way here. For fuck's sake. Okay, we almost arrived. Okay, it should be here.
I remember the monument, Cordona's legendary pirate, the Robin Hood of the place. Do you recall it, John?
I do. I wonder if... What is that?
New case.
Could you help me?
You shouldn't have left your mansion. You won't get any answers from me.
Well, fuck you.
From day to night, I don't stand. From day to night, I don't...
Okay. Found a new something.
You're being an eyesore. No entry for you.
Okay.
Merhaba.
It's definitely that. What else can it be? Nothing.
You're being an eyesore. No entry for you.
Help me, please.
Go back to your fancy house.
Let's try this.
I'm coming for you. I'm coming.
No, you killed him.
I couldn't miss the party. I'm coming. I couldn't miss the party.
I thought we were against murder. No, you killed him. Hey, you could have kept him alive.
Fuck that.
Time to knock this guy out. Won't work this way. He's all yours now.
I'm coming for you. Eat lead. I couldn't miss the party. I'm coming.
And this is bullshit.
I'm coming.
Just kill them all.
No, you killed him. The snuff's ready. Hey, you could have... I thought we were against murder.
Get ready for some pain.
No, you killed him.
Fuck them. Perfect. What a fucking bullshit.
May I ask you something?
Sorry, but I never heard of this.
You're being an eyesore. No entry for you.
Are you able to help me?
It's funny when someone like you asks someone like me for help.
Oh, this is bullshit.
Are you able to help me?
Can't say I know.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Is this familiar to you?
I don't think I'm rich enough to talk to you, sir.
Bakın kim buradaymış.
What the shit?
Don't pass by. Welcome, welcome. You're being an eyesore. No entry for you.
Fucking bullshit.
Don't pass by. Welcome, welcome.
Is this familiar to you?
Go back to work. I'm not answering your questions.
Nice affordable clothes. Step right up. You're being an eyesore. No entry for you.
No, this is bullshit, man. Okay, turns out that this quest is longer than I expected, so I'm gonna end this video here.